Hey guys, my name is Roxana and welcome to my YouTube channel. So for everyone who has seen my social media post, know that usually I'm not the type to do these kind of videos, but this year I kind of set some goals for myself and I really just wanted to really get out of my comfort zone and do something that would usually terrify me, but I just really want to push myself to the limit this year and see what I can really do and what I'm really capable of, and just kind of help find myself, you know. Now, a lot of people are probably wondering why YouTube. Everyone already does it. Nothing new. No one's never really consistent about it. And that's true, but that's something that I want to work on with myself, is be a little bit more consistent about it. I do have an Instagram as well that I'll put down below, but I haven't been really consistent with it, and there's probably a couple of girls from my hometown and from my husband's hometown that do YouTube videos, but they are never consistent with it. There's maybe like 2 girls that are actually really good about it, but I just wanted to kind of try it out myself, see where it takes me, and if it does well, then cool. If it doesn't, whatever, it's not a big deal. I just want to feel like I at least tried. So today I'm going to be doing just kind of my everyday look. Just usually what I do when I don't feel like putting on a full face. 90% of the time I'm wearing either no makeup or just really simple makeup. Now when I go out, like out with friends and stuff, or for like a special event, I really just kind of do a dramatic eye and stuff. But I just wanted to ease my way into this as a first video, so I guess we can go ahead and get started. So, what I'm going to start off with is the primer, of course. Of course, I washed my face and moisturized. I used the Tarte water cream, and then I used the, what's it called, the Cetaphil to wash my face. And so, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. So the first thing I use is the Makeup Forever Step 1 mattifying primer. This is literally the only primer that I've found that really kind of mattifies my face. My skin kind of changes with the weather. Usually with warmer weather, like in the summer, I get really oily. But then in the winter, I kind of tend to get a little bit more dry around my mouth area. But now that it's getting a lot hotter, especially in Texas, my skin's getting super oily, so this helps out a lot. And so I'm really just pushing the product in, kind of letting it soak into my skin. Next, I like to spray the, Urban Decay, I guess it's the chill one. Anyways, I use a setting spray before and after I do my makeup. I found that it really helps just kind of keep my face super matte. Like I said, I have really large pores, so I tend to be hella oily. So I usually try everything and anything to kind of keep it under control. So I'm just going to go and spray. I don't know how people do this all the time. Like, I'm getting out of breath just like talking. Like, I don't know how people do this every day. Alright, next I'm going to take my foundation. Now normally, especially for special occasions, I usually try to not use this foundation as much, but I always swear by this one because it's literally the only one that controls my, my grease and all that stuff. My oiliness, and it's the Estee Lauder Double Wear one, and this one's in the color Ivory Beige, but this is literally the one that I swear by. It's full coverage, it's mattifying, it just does everything my little heart desires, and I love this stuff. But we're not going to use that one today. Usually my everyday go-to is the Maybelline Superstay Foundation, which is this one, and this is in the color Buff Beige. They just came out with this a couple months ago, so it's somewhat fairly new. It hasn't been out for too long, but it's really good because it's still like mattifying. I still get kind of oily because it is I've noticed with drugstore brands, no matter what, I always am super slick and super oily, but it controls it for the most part. I do have to kind of, after a couple hours in the day, I do have to kind of go back and kind of blot my face. But I'm just going to put some of that onto my skin. Sorry if the camera's moving. I don't have the best setup right now, but I'm working on it. Alright, so it's kind of hard to do this blind because I don't have any contacts either, so I'm just winging it. But I'm using a beauty blender to just kind of blend all that into my skin, and if I get out of focus, I'm really sorry. Of course, you want to bring it down to your neck because you can't have that straight up line from where your real skin is and where the foundation ends. Also, I always do my brows last. I know a lot of people, especially like in YouTube videos, they do their brows first. I don't. I always do it last, no matter what. Just because my brows are already super thick and I don't really feel like I need to do much with them. Oops. And so, yeah. I always do my brows last, no matter what. Alright, so now that I got that all on, I'm going to take my concealer from Tarte. Oops, it's a little dirty. It's the Tarte Shape Tape. I literally love this. It's like my all-time favorite concealer. It just conceals everything, all my dark circles and puffiness, and it just does all the things for me. So I'm going to just kind of put a little bit right underneath the eyes. Like I said, I try not to get too heavy because it is kind of more of a thicker concealer, so if I put too much it starts to crease and it looks a little too cakey. And I'm still using the beauty blender to kind of blend everything out. Do the same on the other side. And down the bridge of my nose, forehead, a little bit above the cupid's bow, and a little on the chin. And then just blend it out. Alright, so now to set my concealer, I like to use two different products that are usually my favorite. I like to use the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and then I like to use the vanilla powder from, I think it's Besame Cosmetics. I don't know if y'all heard of it, but this is what it looks like. I know they sell it for sure at Sephora. I've seen it billions of times. But today I'm going to use the Laura Mercier one. Oops, is that the brush? No, it's this one. And I'm using a tapered highlighter brush. This is what I really like to use under my eyes. It just really is really good for getting underneath there. And I just kind of lightly swipe and pat it on there. And I'm going to do a little bit around my nose. And if I have any powder left, I'll kind of dust it on the other areas where I put the concealer. Last but not least, well, not last, I still have a whole bunch of other stuff. I don't know why I said that. Next I'm going to take the bronzer from Tarte, and it's in Park Ave Princess. As you can tell, I've already hit pan. I think this one I actually got in my Ipsy bag a while ago, and I just use it all the time because it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it as well. But and I don't really do too much bronzing just because I don't really care for it too much. I just do just like a tiny bit around this area, just kind of to slim down my face a little bit so I don't look as chubby. I have chubby cheeks, so I gotta do what I can. And I usually just make like a little fishy face to just kind of see where the hollows of my cheek. Is it recording? Yeah, okay. I need to make sure. Sorry, it cut off while I was getting ready to do the blush part. So the blush is another Tarte product, which is from, it's Tarte, which is in the color Feisty. This is what it looks like. It's a cute little kind of peachy pink color. And I'm going to take, and for the bronzer I used a precision foundation brush, because it's kind of more tapered, which I like. And then for the blush, obviously I'm using a blush brush. And these are all pretty much Luxie brushes, which I actually got them in my Ipsy bag. I didn't really, well, technically I did buy them. And if you're wondering what Ipsy is, it is a monthly subscription. You pay $10 a month, and they send you, sometimes they even send you like full-size products. Like I've gotten like a full-size like Estee Lauder compact thing, and normally they retail for like 40 bucks, and I got it for like the price of 10. And they send you other stuff. They usually send you like 5 items every month, and you take like a little quiz, and you kind of just pick of what kind of brands you like and just kind of personalize it to yourself, which I will put a link down below for that as well if you're interested. I love it. It's a great way for me to try products, and if I really do like them, I'll actually go and buy like the full size. I know my cheeks look a little crazy right now, but don't worry, I'm going to blend everything out. Everything's going to look fine afterwards. Just don't panic. Highlighters. I love these two highlighters. I use 2 different ones. Kind of go between the 2 lately. One of them is the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter, and it is in molten gold, and it's literally, oh, I love this one. It's honestly, how would I do this? I'm still new to this, you guys. Look, I don't know if you can see it, but oh, I love this one. It's a really good drugstore brand highlighter if you're looking for one, if you want to be like hella glowy. And then the other one is Mirame from the collaboration by Desi and Katie for Dosa Colors. Oh, it's this one right here, and oh, I love this one. It's literally my favorite as well. I have a lot of favorites. So I'm going to use a stippling brush, like a small little stippling brush. And I'm going to use Mirame this time. And just kind of put it in the high points of my cheeks and a little bit on the side right here. I had filmed this earlier, like yesterday, and then I realized I was rolling my eyes way too much, and I'm probably still rolling my eyes a lot now. I need to be better about that, but hopefully I didn't do as much this time. And I like to also put it on my nose and then a little bit on my cupid's bow as well. And then if I have anything left, I'll put it on like on my chin, forehead. I don't know. I just want to be glowy everywhere. I just want to look like a glazed donut. That's all. That's all I want to really. That's all I want in life. I can't talk today. Next I'm going to go ahead and take this is a mineral powder brush. This is probably the first brush that I ever purchased 4 years ago. Probably like 4 years ago. It was a long time. I've had this brush forever. And I legit Like, this is my pride and joy. This is my baby. And it's actually a Sephora brush too, so it's affordable than your regular brushes. But this brush is my baby. I always use it, no matter what. And I've realized that it's really great for blending out everything and just kind of making everything look seamless and just kind of part of your skin. Like you're naturally this slayed all the time. But yeah. And I'm actually missing a brush that I need to do my brows. Cool. I have to get up and go get it. Alright, because next I'm going to do my brows. So give me like 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab that brush. Okay, so I went to go get the brush that I needed, and this is... What is going on here? Come on. This is from the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. I like it because it has like that flat brush, and then it also has like a kind of buff brush at the end. It's like a dual-ended brush. Ooh, sorry. Kind of knocked the table around. I'm going to take my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, and this is in the shade... What color is this? Well, oh, dark brunette. I was like, it doesn't say. And lately I've been liking the brow pencil. I also use the Brow from Benifit, and this is in the shade number 5. It's more of kind of a dark brown, whereas this one's kind of more of a black. But I kind of go between the two. It doesn't really matter to me. I think I'll use the brow pencil to kind of define my brows. I'm actually going to clean them up real quick because I got foundation all over them. And this is the oil-free eye makeup remover from Neutrogena, and I just get like a little Q-tip to kind of help clean up my brows a little bit. I'm just kind of cleaning off any foundation that got on my brows when I was doing it earlier. And then I'm using the dry end of the Q-tip, the other side, to kind of get any extra makeup remover off so it doesn't mess with my brow pencil when I put it on. Alright. So, like I said, I normally never do my brows because I just don't really care to give them that much attention. Because they're already like super thick and I don't normally have to do much with my brows. Now I'm just going to use a brush that comes with the Brow. Just going to grab a little bit and use it on my inner corner. Like I said, I know this looks crazy, but just give me 2 seconds. I promise I won't look as crazy. I probably still will, it's fine. Alright, so now I'm going to take the spoolie end of this brow pencil to just help blend everything out so it doesn't look like those super drawn out eyebrows like everybody else. I know everybody's been all about like these super drawn like eyebrows. I guess just because I have thick brows, I don't really care for like really drawing them in and making them super dramatic. For me, it looks weird to me. Like, I'd rather wear, sometimes even half the time I forget to do my brows, because if anything I'll just maybe do like 3 strokes and call it a day. Like, I'm usually not this defined. But might as well do it for the YouTube video. Alright, so now that they're drawn on, I'm going to clean them up. I'm going to use a little bit of the foundation that I have and a little bit of concealer for underneath, which I'm running out of. I need to go get some more. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit to really define them. My hair is getting in the way. Use this other side to just kind of blend it all out. So I did my brows, shaped them up, cleaned them up, all that good stuff. Now, as far as lashes go, I don't wear lashes. I actually have lash extensions on right now. That's normally what I have on. I tried doing the lash, like the strip lashes, and it just wasn't for me. It irritated my eyes. It just, either I wasn't putting them on right, or I don't know. But they were just not for me. So I do lash extensions instead. But I still do like my bottom lashes when I remember. Sometimes I usually forget, but I like to use the Loreal from Benifit. This is literally when I don't have lashes, the lash extensions on. Like, I took a break recently, and this is the mascara I was using the most, because it just extends them without making them look super clumpy. I know they came out with a new mascara. I can't remember what it's called, but everybody was raving about it. They're like, oh my god, you have to buy it. So guess what I'm doing next time I go to Sephora? No, I'm probably not gonna buy it. I don't really have too many mascaras anymore. I think I gave them all away to my sister-in-law, because I don't really use mascara anymore. Even on my bottom lashes, I'll usually forget to put on mascara. Alright, now that I have that on, I'm going to put on a lipstick. The two main colors that I've been wearing a lot lately have been Amazonian and Seductress, and they are both the Maybelline Super Stay liquid lipsticks. Here's the label. I don't know why I showed you the wrong side, but it's fine. But I'm gonna do Amazonian, because I did Seductress earlier. I had makeup on earlier, but I was telling Ben that I needed to redo the video So we're going to switch it up. I don't normally wear a lip pencil because you really don't need it with this one. I would use a lip pencil for other lipsticks, but for this one in general, it already sticks to your lip. Like, it will not budge. Like, you could be eating tacos or whatever, like, it's not going anywhere. It's actually really hard to take off if you don't have like the right remover for it. They do have a remover that kind of goes with this lipstick, but I think I bought the Urban Decay one. I was trying to think of which one it was. And it's a really nice nude fall color too. It dries matte. I guess you could put a gloss over this if you really wanted to. But if you really know me, I hate glosses. I do. It just gets in my hair, it gets everywhere. I'm just like all day. Like, I don't like that. I like something matte and something that stays. I feel like glosses are just too slippery and messy. I have like maybe 2 glosses in my whole like makeup collection, and I never use them. They're just chilling. Alright, I think that's literally everything. So now all I have to do is just spray my face one last time, oops, and let it just soak in for a little bit. But that is literally all that I do. This is literally my go-to makeup routine, my go-to look. I try to keep it super simple that I have. Alright, so this is my go-to look. That's pretty much everything that I use usually on a daily basis, usually when I don't want to do the most and I just want to be lazy and want to get it out the door in like 10 minutes. This is what I usually stick to. It's easy. I've done it a billion times. You don't even know. But yeah, I will leave everything down below, what I've used, some of the products that I talked about, Ipsy, my Instagram, all that good stuff. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see next, if there's like certain looks you want to see. I'm trying my best. I'm just kind of like winging it at this point, but we'll see where the wind takes me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and hopefully I wasn't too super awkward with you guys. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye.